My opponent can be in any guard, and I'm going to get into codalunga alta. Now, normally, this is codalunga alta. At this measure, important thing to understand, especially if you're newer, that when we face off with somebody ready to work a play, we will typically start in what we call gioco stretto, meaning narrow play, which is narrow measure, meaning if I can hit him at this range, I take 2 steps back. Here, 1 step, 2 step. This is the distance. Now, from here, I will start with my left foot in front. We frequently do that. You've got to get you comfortable with the idea of starting with your non-dominant foot in front. Now, normally the guard is formed like this. This is called codalunga alta. But he says, get into codalunga alta in the manner and way of guardi di alicorno. Or actually, as he says, guardi di leon corno. And that means I take my true edge up toward the ceiling, up toward this guy. Now, from here, I will pass my right foot, making a show, a semblance, a deception of a thrust toward his face. As he goes to defend, I throw and hit his hand with a falso dritto thrown in this manner, the manner of a montante, followed by a reverso toward that same hand, passing back into codalunga larga. Now that's very familiar. We've done that, I don't know, dozens of times. If you do the work of Anonimo, you're thinking, what, this again? The only real difference here is he's starting with a new guard. We've done it a bunch of times. The only difference here is I'm starting already in this position with my legs in a wide stance pointing at the face. Nothing else about this is different. Send this to the face. You notice this edge, my true edge, is upward. Keep it that way when I step. Now, measure-wise, first of all, if I'm going in closer, if I'm going in, this is toward the face. If I go to hit the face, now when he defends himself, and I try to do this, that's not going to work. Too close. That's not the range of provocation. That's the range of wounding, and that's not what I'm doing. I'm not wounding, I'm provoking. Trying to draw out a response. I'm getting him to stick his hand out so that I can hit it. And I only want to be close enough to reach the hand, not the head. So start that way. Aim this toward the face, not close enough to reach the face with a step. Just step far enough to stop short of the face to throw that there. Now he said, Anonimo, in a different play, that there's 2 ways to make that throw. One way is that I lift my point upward and turn my wrist, and that's the back side of the blade that I'm hitting with. The other way he said to do that is you can withdraw your hand and then turn it. Either way is fine. They're both according to Anonimo. Start this way, send it for the face. As they go to block that, lift your tip and throw that around, hit that and hit it again, passing back where you were, but now your point is near the floor. Or throw it toward the face. This should look very imposing, this should look scary. It's right at the face, and I'm going pretty aggressively. The other way he said, though, draw your hand back and then throw it. Hit it once, hit it twice, stepping back out of danger. Okay. Anonimo Bolognese describes this attack here as a falso thrown from below upwards in the manner of a montante that goes in the manner of sopra il braccio. What's all that? So a falso thrown from below upward in the manner of a montante. That goes in the manner of sopra il braccio means this. Goes over your arm. So that's where the reverso is generated from the fact that you took it over your arm. So make sure that you bring that over your arm, and that's where the reverso is thrown from. To make the falso thrown from below upward in the manner of a montante. The montante-like rising falso. You've just thrown an imbrocata. You've just thrown this thrust. Without lowering your hand, relax your grip, lift your tip, and flip it over. Open your hand slightly. Relax it. Throw it, the back side of the blade hits. Lift, flip. You notice I'm not bending my elbow or lowering my hand. Don't lower your hand there. And it goes over your arm. So you do that, you see?